Well, good evening, and welcome to the historic Midland Theater in downtown Newark, Ohio. I'm Doug Feller, member of the Newark-Granville Symphony Orchestra Board, and on behalf of the board, the musicians, and our sponsors, we want to thank you for joining us from your homes this evening. We want to extend warm wishes to your family for continued good health during these trying times. We miss you in this empty theater, and we look forward to getting back with you as soon as it is responsible to do so. That we're able to do anything at all during this pandemic is a tribute to the hard work of our musicians, our conductor, and the board, and the administration of the Midland Theater, which has so kindly opened its doors to us to bring you this live, free streaming event. We hope you enjoy the performance this evening, and we want to encourage you to continue to support the orchestra as well as the Midland Theater so we can continue to bring you events just like this, and opportunities will be made available to you online this evening. As such, we want to be sure to thank our corporate sponsors who, despite these challenging times, continue to support the arts in Licking County. They are the Park National Bank, the Licking County Foundation, the Energy Cooperative, Robertson Construction, Licking Memorial Health Systems, PNC Bank, and the Ohio Arts Council. We especially want to welcome the students who are joining us online this evening as they continue to rehearse in 9 separate ensembles and will be recording their performances for release in December. Please stay tuned for further details. Finally, our musicians have already pre-recorded the instrumentation to Handel's Messiah to be released on December 13th. As many of you know who have attended our past holiday concerts, we join in with them in the Hallelujah Chorus. But because we're not able to be together in person this year, we want to encourage you to join in by recording your own chorus and submitting it to us online, which we will include in the recording. It's an excellent way to stay connected and engaged with us, and also to join the Licking County High School choirs. More information can be found at www.ngsymphony.com. We sincerely hope you enjoyed tonight's performance of Appalachian Spring. And now a word from WOSU Classic 101's midday host, Jennifer Hambrick.
It is hard to do American things without either becoming pure folk or else appearing a little like a mural in a Middle Western railway station or post office. That's some of what the legendary dancer and choreographer Martha Graham wrote to composer Aaron Copland in 1943 as she struggled with her vision for the choreography for the ballet Appalachian Spring. It has to do with roots, Graham continued, insofar as people can express them without telling an actual story. In its unique way, Appalachian Spring does tell a story. The story of a young pioneer couple in Pennsylvania, of family and community, of times of peace and times of hardship, and ultimately of living life together. Appalachian Spring tells a story rich and simple. It was, after all, the ballet that made the Shaker hymn, Simple Gifts, world famous. But it's a very special type of simplicity that lies at the heart of Appalachian Spring. Aaron Copland's music for Appalachian Spring, in its original version for 13 instruments, was an ideal match for Isamu Noguchi's Asian-inspired minimalist set designs and Martha Graham's groundbreaking choreography. Copland's music is sleek and slender in its instrumentation and bold and angular in its lines. This bold simplicity is the magic of Appalachian Spring. The ballet story looks back to a simpler time, a time of simple gifts, while its music, its choreography, and its original visual design leap into modern terrain. Appalachian Spring at once looks back to the past and charts a path straight ahead into the future. It's clear why Martha Graham would want to avoid turning Appalachian Spring into a mere postcard of Americana. That had been done countless times before. But what hadn't been done before was to dig deep into all that made Americana American and boil that down to its essence in a ballet that told that story in a brave new way. That was and remains the genius of Appalachian Spring. I'm Jennifer Hambrick, midday host of WOSU's Classical 101. Here are conductor Russel C. Mikkelson and members of the Newark-Granville Symphony with Copland's music for Appalachian Spring.
Well, thank you to all of you who joined us. And with us in follow-up to the concert is Dr. Russ Mikkelson, conductor of the Newark-Granville Symphony Orchestra. Thank you so much for the performance tonight, Russ.
Thank you, Doug. It's a great pleasure.
Yeah. I know orchestras perform in private during rehearsals, but how did it feel to perform tonight on stage in an empty theater?
Well, that is an odd feeling, for sure. But I think what you do is you focus on the musicians that are in front of you, realizing that there are people listening. And of course, at the end, it feels very odd because there's not the applause and that. But the fact that we're able to be together, making music with one another, is so important and so critical to what we do in it. And it does give us a bit of satisfaction to be able to do that. So it is odd for sure, and we miss our patrons and the folks that come to our concerts. But to perform in the midst of a pandemic is it's a blessing.
It's certainly a treat. Was there any particular musician tonight that you felt gave an exceptional performance?
Oh my, it's like talking about your quarterback. Well, we had a person subbing for our concertmaster who fell ill. Yes, Robert Friedman from the Columbus Symphony came and played on one rehearsal. That is quite a feat to come in and play a piece like that on one rehearsal. So we're very, very grateful to Robert.
Sure. You and I had a conversation earlier this week about Aaron Copland's original score and how it was composed for only 13 musicians, which is how many we had this evening. And I just wanted to get your take on how it felt to actually present that for the first time.
Well, this is a staple of a piece, one of the great pieces of the repertoire. Not all that often heard in this setting, however, because we hear it with the full orchestra. The transparency of the scoring, meaning you don't have 14 first violins all playing the same part. There's a little bit that you can do in a symphony orchestra where you can hide a little bit amongst the 14 violins. When there are only 2, there's no hiding. So the transparency of it makes it very challenging. But the satisfaction of doing a piece like this in this theater tonight is beyond compare.
Well, it was truly an exceptional performance of an exceptional piece, and so thank you very much for all your hard work.
Thank you. And if I could, I just want to thank all the people that are watching, all of our patrons, the people that would normally be filling these seats. We miss you, and we can't wait until you can be back with us here at the Midland Theaters. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm Doug Feller on behalf of the Newark-Granville Symphony Orchestra Board. We thank you all for joining us. Please tune in when we release our pre-recorded Handel's Messiah on December 13th. Thank you and have a great evening.